It's Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Denine Bennett. Denine, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Sublime Time.
Sublime Time. Yeah, Sublime Time is my
Is that your
business.
name?
Yep.
I mean, your business.
My business.
And what do I fill in with Sublime Time?
Well, I basically, if you think you can't paint, you come to me and I prove to you that you can.
So you teach painting?
Yes.
And anybody can come?
Anybody can come, especially if you think you can't, because I would like to empower you with some creativity. And
So you like to take on a challenge?
yes,
then?
absolutely.
All right. Well, that's pretty good. And you were telling me you use acrylic as your media.
Acrylic.
On canvas?
Canvas,
All right.
16 by 20 canvas. And I supply everything you need. So I have paint, easels, the canvas and everything, and then you get to take home your beautiful masterpiece.
So you come in. How long does this take? I mean, is this like a process? We do this over a period of time. Are these painting lessons that I could take, like continuously to improve? Say I come in and you teach me how to create this one map, and I like that. But I'd like to learn how to do more. Do you provide more extensive long-term type lessons and stuff, or?
I'm working on that. I don't have it established yet to where I do. I teach. I actually teach art at the high school level right now, and so I'm a little busy with that.
Oh,
but
all right.
But I do the painting class itself is a 2-hour or 3-hour class, depending on the how much layering goes into that particular painting, and then I show you some techniques throughout. We only use red, yellow, and blue paint with a little bit of white and black.
Really?
So you have to mix your own
you have
colors.
To learn your,
and,
you have to learn your color palette stuff.
All
right, we're looking at some pictures here. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I did. That's from an art camp that I did over the summer. So for young people, they come in, and then we do a little more. When in the art camp, it's not just painting. We did some collage and clay, drawing, watercolors, and acrylic.
Various type media.
Yeah.
Now, for someone that's not really familiar with the various media, tell me about acrylic paint. What's the advantage of painting with acrylic versus?
Acrylic paint is very easy to apply. It also dries quickly, and so you can take your painting home right away. It's user friendly to the point where if we make a mistake, we can cover it up and erase it and put the paint over it. And then it's also very permanent. It's not temporary, so it'll be there, and it won't come off. And if you get it wet, it'll be fine.
Well, that's great. Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize, like if you use oil, for example, that's kind of a long-term commitment.
Yes.
You have to put it up, you have to wait for it to dry, and it could be a big mess. With acrylics, but acrylics give you that same appearance, sort of.
You can get some of those same appearances with acrylic. You have to work a little quicker, and then we can get those blends and everything as long as we keep the paint wet for a little bit. And then, it does. We can pretend that
you can pretend. There you go. And then they can take it home and frame it and hang it over their fireplace or whatever.
Absolutely.
That sounds great, Denine. Now I got to ask you, how long have you been doing this?
I started this in February.
Okay, so we're kind of got a little time under our belt, but how's business been?
Really good. I started a little bit in February. I got a studio now at the M Street Arts Complex downtown on M and Tuolumne, and so I have my own space. I don't have to beg for space anymore.
All right, so you got then I'm going to come to a regular studio.
Yes.
All right, that's good. How do I get a hold of you?
You can call me at 559-999-6604.
559-999-6604. Okay, and you got a Facebook page?
Facebook page, yes. Just Sublime Time.
Sublime Time on Facebook.
Yeah.
To get a hold of you there. What's been your biggest challenge?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been falling into place so nicely that I haven't. I guess just promoting myself.
Okay. Somebody that I want you to think back to some of your clients, and we're not going to take anybody in particular, but what's been the in your memory the one client that came through that was absolutely certain that you're just not going to be able to teach them anything?
Oh yes, I have had a couple of those. I do remember one. She was almost turning white before we started painting. She was so nervous. She said, "I can't even draw a stick figure," I'm serious. It's just going to be terrible. And so I have a couple of rules. My first rule is you're not allowed to judge your artwork until tomorrow morning when you wake up.
Okay.
And then if you are feeling it, if you want to use a different color than I'm using, then go for it. So there is a little leeway there. But when she was done that night, she was like, "Look what I did!" And she was so excited. So.
Okay. And that brings me to my next question. People that come through this, they do the process, they create their painting. Tell me about the after effects of the psyche or the consciousness of the person after they've accomplished something like that.
Yes, it is. It's really amazing. That's my favorite part, is just seeing how happy they are, and they're just really, really proud. And I've had quite a few return customers that have come back to paint with me, and I have one. She comes back quite a bit, and she's filling her hallway with her own paintings.
Oh, that's great. And I got to tell you, for people that have, personal issues like self-esteem or whatever, to be able to create like that when they absolutely knew they couldn't, it's got to be. I mean, that's got to be very rewarding for you, but incredible for them.
Yeah, and I hear a lot that they're just like, this was just really amazing experience. I'm so glad that I came, and I was a little nervous at first, but I hear that a lot, where they just really enjoyed the process of creating, and we need it in our lives.
Yes, we do, absolutely. Once again, I can get a hold of you by calling 559-999.
6604.
Okay, and I can find you Sublime Time on Facebook.
Yes, Sublime Time.
All right, well, there you go, folks. You want to take a challenge and turn it into an accomplishment? This is the person to get a hold of. So we'll see you when we come back.